This is Ooh, the hottest and the hippest bistro in Hollywood, where not only celebrities, but power brokers from every major studio do their dining and their dealing. Ooh, by the way, is a French word, and that French word stands for where. The bald guy from Night Court, what's his name? Get a shot. Look at that. Can you believe that head of his? See, it just goes to prove you never know who you're going to see in Hollywood. You know who that was? That was the guy from Love Boat, Fred. What's his name? He's the bartender. What's his name? You know the guy I mean? Fred. He became a congressman from some state in this. Well, anyway, you know, obviously I am not very good at spotting celebrities, but there are two friends of mine who are brilliant at spotting celebrities, and they just happen to be dining at Ooh's tonight. From the Hollywood Tribune, gossip columnist Troy Soren, and from the Hollywood Fine Arts Dispatch, Antoninus Dementabella.
Thank you, Martin. Well, as you can see, we've just finished our appetizers, and they were sensationally luscious.
Mine was a little salty, and I think the butter has turned. Smell that.
Smells familiar. I don't want to say when and where.
But here we are at Ooh's, and very excited to be here for the movers and shakers are bopping and hopping, and stars galore.
They're just packing the rafters here, and they're coming and they're going, and it's just very exciting.
I bet you wish you'd brought your telescope.
Well, who says I didn't?
Oh, speaking of a star, one of my favorites, Miss Lisa Hartman has just entered.
Oh, so she has.
With a party of 12. Now, isn't that interesting, Antoninus?
Well, that is rather odd. You know, Lisa normally travels with, what, 2 or 3 different people?
3 tops. So seeing her in a group of 12, to me, represents a woman who is in some sort of turmoil or stress. It's very, very odd for her. I'm not saying she is, but I'm not saying she isn't, if that makes any sense at all.
It is a cry for help. You know, it's like a little kitten rolling down a hill and squeaking.
Yes, or a bird who's somehow gotten in a bag and someone set fire to the bag and just, there's that last bit of panic. Or maybe it's just a birthday party. I think Miss Lisa Hartman is glamorous, and I'll tell you why. She is always well coiffed, and also her hair looks beautiful.
Well, anyway.
But stars. You cannot see enough stars at Ooh's.
No.
And I think that what's wonderful about Ooh's is that it's consistent, because the movers and the shakers, the power brokers, are here, and they're talking deals, and celebrities are saying, hey, I would like to be seen, and agents are saying, hey, I'm seeing you, and casting agents are saying...
Oh, well, casting agents are saying, are you being seen by me, or am I seeing you?
Right, and publicists are saying, are we now seeing you as you really are?
Exactly. So as you can see, it's the panoply, it's the cornucopia, if you will, of show business in one restaurant, or a night spot.
Absolutely, and I think it's true. Others have said it, I'll say it again. Oh.
Nancy Dussault.
Nancy Dussault. She's not been around very much at all. What did I just say?
I don't know, are these going to our heads?
I am getting loop-de-loop-loop.
Well, number 3.
Yeah?
How's Hildy?
Hildy's fine. Hildy is my wife. And we have 4 wonderful, wonderful boys. The eldest is Timothy, then there's Craig, then there's Leon, then there's Marshall.
And my wife is Denitra, and I have 1 boy.
Who's just my favorite little boy who isn't my own boy.
That's true, but you know, it's funny. His name is Pendarvis, and he said something to me the other day. He said, Papa, what's a wood-burning tool? And, you know, I didn't really know what to say. I mean, I did, and I can speak English, but I didn't know how to explain. So we went down to my shop where there's, you know, a couple of tools. See, I have a crescent wrench and a pair of tweezers. And I said, well, how do I explain to you? And I never did.
That's too bad. You know, Kim Stanley phoned a friend of mine, and she said a very interesting thing about acting. I wish I could remember what it was.
You know something? I was in here not 2 nights ago, and in the corner was Tova Borgnine, and she was wrestling with a scallop the size of a basketball. And I came over to her table and I said, you know something? Despite what they say about you, you've become a lady.
Hello. Hello. This was too salty.
Really?
And that's not a complaint. But it's really
Well,
just for...
It's more of a lifestyle sort of choice.
No, I
Mine
the
was
appetite,
perfect,
yeah.
however. Can I hold on to this?
You sure can.
And I'll take this.
All right. I'll be right back with your entree.
They never get that. I don't know why. Anyhow.
When you think of Hollywood and you think of the big stars today, okay, you have people like Judd Nelson.
Well,
He's very talented, and he
Yes.
has that whole swoosh of hair that is a statement.
well, there's also a cynicism and a sadness about.
Here you go, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that,
Ooh, there is no shellfish in there, is there?
No, ma'am.
Good, because
this is good.
Boy,
Take it.
thank you very much.
Thank you very
Has
much.
that turned? Oh, what does it smell like to you?
That smells like Russ Tamblin's outerwear.
Oh, but that's good. Well, listen, we're not going to nibble this food down in front of you
No,
people,
that
because we need our privacy, do we
So
not?
please go away. Just get away from us now. Immediatamente. All right, and when we come back, we're going to talk about all kinds of things. We're going to see stars by the bushel.
Yes, they're all going to be here. Yakov Smirnoff, the Russian comedian, is
The
stopping.
Russian enemy.
Now, that's old thinking.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about who has had a facelift.
You would not dare.
I might.